So why we went with Appian BPM, obviously we spoke to a lot of BPM providers, went through the tender process. But with our database development skills in-house, the agnostic approach to database integration was very important to us. You can link Appian to pretty much anything these days. And the integration points and technologies, so we're talking web services, XML delivery, all those modern things that you want from an integration suite were readily available. We had in-house skills to work on it straight away, so we're at some advantage. The rapid process amendment and deployment, Appian, the process suite is a rapid application delivery tool. And the modularized delivery architecture was something we were very keen on, going back to old VB applications that we used to run within the organization, having to do complete builds and regression tests. It's very time consuming. But with BPM suites, you can pick your processes apart, you can change them, amend them, deliver them, and the end user is really none the wiser to the efforts that have gone in the background. So it's a very seamless approach. I see Justin Thomas sat over there in the corner. He'll have fond memories of the tender process, which didn't go smoothly as he would hope. But part of the errors, which if he'll allow, that were made during that tender process kind of highlighted how strong Appian was to us. And by the next day, they'd shown us exactly what we wanted to see and a whole lot more. So in August 2010, we went live with a complete application. We're talking over 200 process models delivered, and some of these are fairly large, fairly complicated. We are 80 to 100 users. We run through 25 to 30,000 processes every single day, which may sound a lot for that scale of users, but again, a lot of our process models are solely there to fetch data and present it to a user. So they perform their little duty, and they're disposed of after that. The case management system, obviously the central piece was case management. So this was the user's representation of a member phoning in, complaining about a medical ailment, and recording the event history on that case. The financial management of that, invoice authorization, is very key. Bad debts, as a reimbursement model that we run, is very important to us to chase up any money that is owed to us or to any of our provider network. So we have quite an in-depth bad debt process, as it's known. And ledger integration, the Appian Suite delivers the financial packages directly into our ledger system. And again, going back to the tender process, this is exactly what we needed. Provider issue, so medical process, things change once you go and see a consultant. They may take on a different track, need to see a different specialist. But our BPM Suite can handle that. It has the rules built inside it, can handle messages from the providers. We reroute the member, sending out various letters, various communication methods. And member disputes, unfortunately, all organisations suffer from complaints and appeals, and that is something that's built into our BPM Suite. Now, those 4 items there that you can see on screen are 4 out of 25 different sections of the system. And in modern Appian BPM, sort of version 6 onwards, you probably would deliver those as individual applications. They are siloed in that way. We could tie them off now, but every single one of those was delivered on day one, end-to-end process, with great success.